and I'll just jump into it. So at TDX, Patrick, in his previous role, stated that he didn't have a team of people dedicated to setup. Setup is in a state of disrepair, with the UI feeling like it was built by 25 different teams who don't communicate. The answer was that Cheryl is helping admins fix setup. Cheryl is beyond amazing, but she is only one person. She does the permissions and user access area. She can't be responsible for all of setup or used as the answer for all of setup. Salesforce is clearly investing heavily in spinning up product teams for new AI features, which are getting investors extremely excited. At the heart of every Salesforce org are admins and developers who spend hours a day in setup, building and maintaining their orgs. What we need is an official unified style guide for setup and back-end APIs created to support them that all product teams will be required to follow for all new innovations, and a target date that all existing pages in setup will be updated to follow the new style guide. In the spirit of remaining true to the core, will Salesforce commit to establishing a product team that will own setup by the next True to the Core?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great question. I think Patrick's answer was to switch jobs and take over product marketing.
But before I did, I hired
You hired Alice. Andrew, it's like you set me up for this one. Thank you. Yes, yes, we are, as part of this investment, we are going to put engineers working with Cheryl on setup, and thrilled for it. And I think you have talked to Cheryl about everything you needed set up, and she's been working with the community, and we're going to work through this list and build a better setup experience.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And maybe as part of this, I'm riffing on stage with new ideas, which is always dangerous. Part of this investment in True to the Core, part of working with Kat and Kush and Alice and I just named myself exec sponsor on stage, so that's good. Yeah. Is maybe we can work in a different way in terms of how we work with the community more iteratively. I know that we are doing that and getting feedback, but these are areas that you have a lot of feedback. You probably could help us make it better faster instead of like, we heard you, we released it, what do you think? Do it again. Maybe we can find a faster turnaround in terms of working closely with all of you.
But Cheryl's still one person. She can't own all of setup. It was a lot like the last year.
No, that's not what we're saying.
I have an answer to that one, which is we are hiring a tech and product here at Salesforce, actually pretty aggressively, and Cheryl came from our customers, so if you know of anyone who is passionate about setup, who wants to come work as part
Yeah. Careful, we might make it your problem.
Thank you.
But there's still only one Cheryl.